What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I wanted to talk about a topic today that is relative to where we are right now. Okay, we're in November. Baseball season is wrapping up. The World Series is finishing up, and we're getting into the off season. Okay, a lot of people right now maybe aren't even thinking baseball because we're so far away. But I know the dedicated few that are. Your questions right now in November is like, well, what the heck should I be doing right now to safely and effectively build up for next season and maximize my development time? So I wanted to take a minute in this video and talk specifically about training volume versus throwing volume. Okay, so the concept obviously for a pitcher always revolves around throwing. Throwing really lines out our entire weekly schedule, whether it be our throwing routines, lifting routines, recovery routines, everything. You're all in prep for those highest intensity throwing days of the week. And right now we don't have any of those, so what do we do? Basically is the question. So really, if you guys just want to think about it as simply as possible, as the throwing volume decreases or is low, the training volume can increase or go up, right? So right now our throwing volume is down, so our training volume, our lifting volume is high. We're taking this time right now, really trying to develop strength and power in the weight room. That's ultimately going to help us when we get up on the mound. We're trying to physically build up our body to deliver more force and to keep our arm healthier, really, at the end of the day. So right now, November, what you should be doing is your highest volume training in the weight room, sprint work, all of that stuff, trying to develop your body the best way that you can to be ready to go in the season. Throwing is beginning for a lot of people, but it's very foundational. It's very the basics of an on-ramp program. And as you go up in that on-ramp program and you ultimately get to more of a long toss, more of a velo, more of a pitch design phases, we have to taper off the volume in the weight room because there's only so much volume in here that our bodies and arms can withstand. So that's the way it kind of ebbs and flows to the off season. Right now, you should be just dominating the weight room. Your heaviest and your highest volume sets in the weight room: squats, hinge, press, pull, all of those variations. Okay, the best way to go about it 100% is go through a rockstar assessment process. We believe a ton in our assessment process here, and we get to go exercise that process at big Division I colleges around the country because of the amount of time and effort that our staff has put into it. So you go through that assessment process, and that way, even when you get into phases like this, you can really specifically be working on things in the weight room that they're going to have the most direct correlation to your performance on the mound. And at the end of the day, that should be goal number one, priority number one for everybody. And especially as you get older, it becomes more and more important because at the foundational levels, entry levels of our game, it's all about just developing the body comp, the foundational strength to withstand the demands of our sport, and the body awareness to ultimately deliver our hips and our hands through a quality throw or swing. So that's what you should be doing right now. November, volume's high in the weight room, throwing volume's low, and the throwing volume is going to go like this, so the training volume should kind of go like this. All right. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to answer them. Thanks for checking out this video.